It's just, I've been following you for a couple of years now, and it's really interesting and looking at the way you've put everything together. When you take a look at power, profit, and control to the extreme, there's only one word that I've ever heard in history that can come close to it. It is truly satanic. You could say, they're psychopaths. Okay, so they're psychopaths. But they're at such an extreme that they do not care about human life one little bit. They'll go in and destroy Syria, Iraq, destroy the country of Vietnam. I was there, I saw it. I didn't really have much of a choice at that time. Within a month of being in Vietnam, I was in a horrible helicopter crash, and I ended up in a field hospital, surrounded by people dying with their arms and legs blown off, and asking nurses to please pass on their wishes to family members. And I knew right then and there that war wasn't for me, and things turned in my favor at that point. And when I came back to the States, they wanted to send me back, and I said no, and they said, "You're going to prison." I said, I'd rather go to prison than go back and kill innocent people. I never did end up going to prison, but it was a dramatic time to see, what was going on, and how the average person in the military had no idea what was going on. They thought they were fighting for something that was positive, had no understanding of what imperialism was. They had no understanding of the history of Vietnam and the French and all the colonialism and things of that nature. Nobody had any idea of what was going on. And I think now it's even worse than then.
Yeah.
As far as awareness.
I think when you look at Vietnam, when you look at the organizing, decentralized, self-organizing system that the Vietnamese people did, it gives great hope. I'm not saying, I'm against the U.S. people, right? Or all those veterans who fought. But, Ho Chi Minh did galvanize those people. They built all these underground tunnels. You have 85-year-old women bringing down fighter jets, right?
Yep.
So that shows the power of everyday people when people get organized to do some incredible things. And I've come to the conclusion that those in power are actually not that smart. They're actually pretty stupid and incompetent. But what they do have is just pure brutality. The only way to advance that is the movement that we're building. You have to go down and understand. You have to be like a scholar and a warrior. You have to understand the physics. You have to, really understand the mechanics. And then you have to put this into practice. And that's what we've done here. You have to be an engineer and a scientist.
One last thing I've taken the course and studied it and used it is that it's so applicable to, if you want to better your personal life, great. You want to better your family, knowing systems. You want to build a new business. You want to work in an organization, knowing systems. You want to be able to contribute to mankind. You want to be able to contribute to the environment. When you understand systems thoroughly, and it takes a while to begin to get your thinking process down that way, because you have to intentionally use it, is you can find solutions to just about any problem by utilizing what you put forth. And I've been onto other sites that have systems information, but it's so thick, to try and get through it all, that you've condensed it down, that you can get it in, a day or two, if you really want to go through everything. I found it's that you can get through it.
Well, Tom, it's like E equals MC squared. It took a long time to make it that simple, but you understand the conversion of matter and energy. And we've done that with our course, man. We've nailed it. We've hit it out of the park. Our movement is an educational piece. It's a community building piece. It's an activism piece. But ultimately, it's what you just said, Tom. It's about people raising their consciousness for themselves. We also need to recognize there's a lot of great people in the world, and those in power do not want us doing what we're doing right now in a very rational, peaceful, intelligent way, understanding the dynamics and building a movement. This bucket is not in the elite's 4-bucket model. This is what does not compute for them. And this will be the game changer if we can educate more people. It is through education.
I advise anybody who hasn't gotten on the course yet, you're missing out if you haven't gotten on that course yet.
Thank you, everyone. Be well, be the light. Have a good evening. Be well.
Aloha.
Yep. Aloha.